You were there for me. Everybody loves them. Tell me, baby, can you stand me? This is my other favorite. Alright, let me get my life. Told you I never fall in love. There's always somebody talking all sexy on the beat. Y'all, I'm feeling New Edition after this mini-series on BET. Did anybody watch it? It was an amazing mini-series, and it falls right into February, which we know was like the month of love because everybody gets so hyped over Valentine's Day and all that good stuff. So today, I'm here to talk about how not to go broke while in a relationship with bae. Let's get started. So of course there are multiple ways that you can save money with bae, but we're only going to talk about a few. And the first one that I'm going to get into is the infamous money date. Yeah, you heard that right, money date. So you hear money and date in the same sentence and it's kind of like, what is that? But honestly, it's literally exactly how it sounds. You set aside a certain day, time when you guys get together and you discuss your finances. Now, because finances tend to be like a little bit of a tense subject and people kind of get touchy-feely, you want to set the mood, you know, set the atmosphere. You might want to even throw in a little New Edition in there in the background, light a little candle, but you know, it depends on, you know, your relationship and all that good stuff. But what you want to do is make it comfortable so that when you are discussing things which tend to be touchy as it comes to your money, you're more relaxed and more comfortable with speaking about certain things, right? So depending on where you are in your relationship will kind of guide the conversation, because of course someone who is just dating or in a boyfriend-girlfriend type of relationship may have a different conversation than someone who is in a marriage. But all in all, it's still a conversation that needs to be had, because when you do get in a relationship, you're buying gifts, you're taking vacations, in some cases you're combining finances, you're moving in together. So just like I need to know what's going on with your money, you might want to know what's going on with mine as well. And even if you don't, I mean, it's a conversation that we should just be having together. So although the conversation may be different depending on your level of relationship, some of the common themes that you want to discuss is your financial goals. Because depending on where you are financially, you know, this year maybe a trip may not be such a great idea. Maybe you might want to save more. You may decide, you know what, let's forego the gifts this year and put that money towards a vacation fund, you know, in that sense where you don't buy each other gifts, but maybe you take a vacation together and you use the money to save for that vacation. Or some more serious conversations, you know, where do you stand with your credit? You know, what kind of debt are you in? You have to ask probing questions, because sometimes people may not be as forthcoming because they're nervous, they're scared. You know, you tend to hold your finances dear to your heart, and you may not be comfortable with kind of just coming out and telling people, even though you're technically talking to someone who hopefully you love and that cares about you. So you should hopefully feel comfortable with explaining certain things, but if not, baby step your way into that. Cool. So the next thing is to not keep secrets. I don't know if you've ever heard the term financial infidelity, and it's kind of where people are being sneaky and spending money that their significant other knows nothing about. That's just one type, but you want to get away from kind of feeling like you have to hide or be secretive about the things that you're doing with your money, because if you do, then that's another conversation, because something else may be going on there. As an example, I want to use a couple that I watch here on YouTube. You know, they talked about when they got married, they never had a real conversation about their finances. The husband decided that he wanted to pay for the wedding. He told his now wife that he would, and she never really asked, well, can you afford that? You know, what does that look like? And come to find out, after they got married, she then realized they were broke. Now, of course, certain things are blessings in disguise, and from watching them now, they have come a very long way. They even talk about it on their channel. But I know for me, I don't like shocks and surprises really, especially ones that could be detrimental to my finances. But from just watching them speak about how they didn't communicate much about their finances, it just goes to show how much that situation could have been different had they just had a simple conversation about, hey, I have X amount of dollars that I'm willing to spend on this wedding, but when I do, I'm gonna have X amount of dollars left, or I'm not gonna have any money left. Because then she might have changed her mind about what she wanted, or they could have made better decisions when it came to planning their wedding, right? Moral of the story is to ask questions, be inquisitive, and if you are the person that feels the need to hide, you might want to look deep down and find out why it is that you feel like you can't be honest and forthcoming with your financial situation. Lastly, budget together. Make it a couple thing, something that you guys do together. A lot of times we fall out of routine because we're doing things alone, and we start to get that feeling of FOMO, like you're missing out. But if you have a partner, someone to be accountable to, and someone who is also on the same path as you, you tend to be more diligent and more disciplined when it comes to sticking to your budget or whatever it is that you guys have decided to do. As part of that, give yourself little challenges, say, you know what, babe, let's cook together. And you cook together, you'll have dinner at home, you'll have lunch to take to work, and boop, there goes some savings right there. You might even go as far to say, you know what, this month, let's cut date night. Let's make date night at home. Let's be creative. But as long as you're doing it together, you feel the sense of accomplishment, and then you also feel that sense of not doing it alone, which will push you to do it even more. This is just the beginning. I have some more juicy and good topics coming up for the other Mondays of February. So please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Click that little button, subscribe. Tell your homegirls, subscribe, and all of that good stuff, because I want to keep the videos coming. I want to keep you guys engaged. So of course, if you have any questions or if you have any requests on videos that you would like to see, please don't hesitate to let me know. I'm excited about continuing Money Matters this year and just touching on a lot of different topics when it comes to money that may be taboo, or that may even be like, ooh, girl, don't talk about that. I want to open up the forum and let's discuss and let's have an open and real conversation about what it means to be financially sound, financially healthy, stable, all that good stuff. So I hope you guys are looking forward to the upcoming videos, and I will see you guys next Monday. Peace. When they make it.